Picture this: you're standing somewhere so cold it hurts to breathe. No jacket, just a dead animal's skin wrapped around your shoulders. The thermometer, if you had one, would read 40 below. There's no fire yet, no how, no backup plan. All you've got is a brain that can plan ahead, and two hands that can build what your body's missing. That's not a horror movie. That was a normal Tuesday for your ancestors. Today we're talking about a war our species won so completely, we forgot it was ever a war at all. Biologically speaking, humans are a joke in the face of real cold. No thick fur, no fat layer like a seal, no ability to slow our heartbeat and sleep through winter like a bear does. Mammoths had built-in insulation. Reindeer had an exit strategy, they could just walk to somewhere warmer. Humans, nothing. Zero advantages. Strip a person naked and drop them into the open ice age, and they've got hours left. Not days, hours. This was a species in the wrong body, in the wrong place, at the worst possible time in Earth's climate history. Humans had been controlling fire for 300,000 to 400,000 years by the time the real ice ages hit. And they weren't just throwing sticks on a flame and hoping. Archaeologists digging up ice age fire pits in Ukraine expected to find sloppy little campfires. Instead they found engineered fireplaces. One burned at over 600 degrees Celsius. That's hotter than 1,100 degrees Fahrenheit. When wood ran out on the open tundra, they switched to burning fat and bone instead. Fire wasn't comfort. It was the entire infrastructure: heat, cooked food, hardened tools, and a few extra hours of light. Here's the twist nobody expects. The thing that may have saved us wasn't a weapon. It was a needle. A tiny sliver of bone or ivory with a hole drilled through it, showing up around 30,000 years ago.
It was a needle, a tiny sliver of bone or ivory with a hole drilled through it, showing up around 30,000 years ago. Before the needle, you had a hide thrown over your shoulders, leaking heat through every gap. After the needle, you had fitted clothing, sealed seams, sleeves, layers. A blanket and a coat are two completely different survival tools. Forget the cartoon image of a guy hiding in a cave. Out on the open plains, there were no caves, barely any trees, so people built houses out of mammoth bone. At a site called Meshirik, archaeologists found round houses built almost entirely from mammoth skulls, tusks, and leg bone, held together with hide, moss, and packed earth. Many shelters had a sunken entryway lower than the sleeping area. Cold air would sink and pool by the door, while warm air rose to where the family slept. Staying warm keeps you alive tonight. Winter's real killer was hunger, so they got brutally efficient at storing food. They froze meat naturally, smoked it, dried it into jerky, and stored it in pits dug into the permafrost. Natural freezers that never lost power. Some evidence shows them sinking meat into cold ponds as a fridge. Nothing wasted. Every part of every kill used. In a few thousand years, nothing on the evolutionary timeline, we went from stacking mammoth bones into houses to tapping a button on a wall for heat. The deadliest threat our species ever faced is now something we mildly complain about on the walk to a heated car. We didn't just survive winter. We beat it so completely, we forgot it was ever trying to kill us. If your ancestors could survive an ice age with a needle and a bone hut, you can survive hitting subscribe.